Hello, Pisces. This is Zodiac update. Zodiac update. This is an update for Pisces. This is an update for you. We're just kind of recording readings tonight on the live stream. So if you're watching this later down the road on YouTube, welcome. And feel free to come to our stream if you'd like. We're on Twitch, same name, Tarotladyinachurch. It's a fun time reading tarot cards and listening to music and all the things that we do. All kinds of things. Watch candles burning for hours. It's amazing. I'm in a bit of a cheeky mood with this reading. I'm getting this kind of sense. It said go with the flow right before I started recording, and then I'm getting this a real feel of like I'm almost defiant. I'm feeling a bit kind of like I want to make a joke or something. Oh, the devil card. There we go. And the Ace of Wands. Did you see that? Of course you did. And you can rewind because this is recorded and you can see that happen again and again. All you want. The defiance is here in the Devil and the Ace of Wands. I would say that there's something can't help but go after something that I want. There's like can't help but be attracted to you. Can't help but be attracted to you. I can't help it. You know, there's this I cannot I'm not supposed to, but and I see the pen here. It's like I got to tell you, otherwise it's just going to like eat me up inside. So there's maybe somebody who's going to tell you that they're attracted to you or something like that, Pisces. That's something. It's defiant. It's like I shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway. So there. Justice card is well deserved. That somebody is saying their piece, that they're letting you know something. You know, it's always better to find out that somebody's got an attraction than to kind of let it hang there. It may be somebody who could be somebody at work or something like that, you know, like where it's not supposed to be that way, but you know, they can't help how they feel and they just got to tell you. That's what I'm seeing. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles in this strange position, which is both at the same time. Oh, it's like, oh, it's a good friend too. Okay, so this might not be for everybody that a good friend is going to tell you that they have more feelings for you, but for somebody it is. 6 of Wands. It's just to let you know that it's there. I don't think that somebody's like trying to like direct the course of things. I think that's up to you to take that wherever you'd like to go with your flow on that. But I'm just seeing like somebody needs to get this off their chest. They're going to feel so much better once they tell you about it, and then you can take it wherever you want to take it. It's like they're putting it on your desk and you got to like deal with it. Oh goodness. Here you go. I can't help it. And it's like, this is what I want, or this is what I have for you. What do you think? The 6 of Wands is like, finally they get it off their chest. Finally they say something. Knight of Wands. So Pisces. And they do it at a random time too. The Lovers. And the Hierophant. And what does the authorities say? We had this big instruction at the beginning. Listen to the authorities. The official... It's official. It's official. Is it? It could be like they're not supposed to tell you this, but it's going to be official. Maybe you find something out before you're supposed to know. So let's back away from this. Somebody's going to tell you that they're attracted to you. And let's get into maybe somebody gives you some information before you're supposed to know what it is. And it's like gossip or something like that, that somebody tells you something that they really shouldn't tell you, but they can't, it's like they're happy to get it off their chest to be able to tell somebody. And if there's anybody that we're going to tell, it's going to be you. So you're probably like, you're getting some info, some insider info. And it's to give you a heads up so that you know where you're going. It's to give you a heads up so that you can be 2 steps ahead of everybody. The official announcement comes after you get this info beforehand. Temperance. And what goes around comes around. Don't forget who told you that. The person who gives you a heads up is someone. It's kind of like they're showing that they are loyal to you. The 10 of Pentacles under there. And the Temperance card is saying what goes around comes around. Maybe it's because you were loyal to them in the past. You know, maybe you did something similar and they're kind of returning the favor. Or this is something more like a reminder of who your friends are. Your friend is someone who tells you something before they really should. But like, it's kind of... You're somebody they can confide in or something like that. And it's to your advantage. It gives you, it's like they know something about you that's going to affect you. And they want to give you a running start with the 8 of Wands. Knight of Wands. It's kind of like I don't think that it's somebody who like heard it and then thought, oh, I better tell so-and-so. It's a little bit more like they kind of like randomly decided to tell you something, and then you had the info before everybody else or something like that. Page of Cups. They heard. They want to know how you're doing. They're curious to know what you end up doing with the news, how you react, or basically how it lands with you. So don't forget to call that person back, is almost like afterwards or something like that. Keep them updated. They want to know what you end up deciding to do. And then 10 of Cups. Okay, so again, 10 of Cups. This looks like a really good friend. Whoever did this, all I'm going to say is, Pisces, I'm just getting the energy of a reminder that you have a very, very good friend. If there's somebody here who gave you info before you were supposed to find out, or if there's somebody who confesses that they have feelings for you, it's kind of like those two things are kind of similar. Somebody confesses they're not supposed to. They're your friend, they're your coworker, something like that. And they're not supposed to have these feelings, but they do. And so better to tell you than to sit in awkwardness, you know? And we can almost appreciate when people do that as a gesture of loyalty. Like somebody doesn't want it to wreck a friendship. And I don't know if I have any advice for you there in terms of like what to do about that, but just go with your own flow. But you get to hit the ground running. You get to decide what you're going to do with it. That gives you, it's like informed consent. Like whatever goes on afterwards, like somebody develops feelings for you, instead of it being, you know, them reading into your actions and sitting in the dark and, you know, it's better, you know, and then now you can kind of like behave the way you want to behave, whether it's to entertain it or whether it's to kind of like distance for now, like until things cool down, and whatever it is you want to do. It's kind of interesting to see how similar it is and how loyal it can be when somebody shares something. So even if it's not something you want to hear, maybe we're just being reminded in the Pisces reading to where gratitude can be found and where loyalty can be found. It's better to know sooner than later. That's all I got to say about that. This is basically the meaning of this card. It's better to know sooner than later. So be open to hearing something, or be open to appreciating someone telling you something before you're supposed to know about it. Or even if you never wanted to hear this news, you know, it's a good thing somebody told you early on. Okay. Thanks so much for listening to this reading, watching this reading. If you'd like to see more readings, again, you can look at the YouTube channel there you're on, and there's lots of readings there. And then you can come to the Twitch channel. We're live streaming from time to time. Thanks again. Take care.